we will be performing a stick dead bug iso hold. So for this exercise, we're not going to be moving, we'll be working on creating tension from the dead bug position, really working on creating what's called proximal stability, so we can create what's called distal mobility. So if we want to have good hip, good shoulder, good extremity function, we need to be able to create stiffness and stability through the core, thinking ribs over the pelvis, and this is a great opportunity for us just to introduce that, and then we will progress into a more dynamic function. So we're just going to lay on the back. You're going to have legs straight, toes pulled up towards the shin, so we're getting that ankle flexion, and then I'm going to take the stick to one side. I'm going to lift my right leg, so now I got 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee, and then I got 90 degrees at the ankle. My opposite leg will just stay straight on the floor. I'm going to keep my back flat. What I will do is I will take the stick from about here, so start with about shoulder, hand over the shoulder, and then I'm going to drive the stick into this leg here. So I'm keeping my back flat, I'm creating tension there, driving the stick down to my leg is pushing back to the stick. That is creating stiffness and stability through my core. And then I will just take the same side hand and I will reach up and over as far as I can while still maintain my back flat. So if I can get all the way to the ground, that's great. If I have to get to here before I want to do that, that's great too. Just stay right there. We don't want to go so far that now my rib cage is flaring out and I've lost the lower back to the floor position. So I want to make sure that I'm driving my back down, keeping that core tight, driving hand to the stick, stick back in the knee to the stick, and then I'm just going to take all the way over, and then I can hold there. So I can hold for a prescribed amount of time, or I can hold for breaths. Just really working on creating the stability through the core, driving the stick into the knee and the knee back into the stick. What you can do if you want to make it more challenging is you can just take your opposite hand, so the hand holding the stick farther up. So now as I come farther this way with my left hand, it's going to make it more challenging to create that stability. So knees in the same position, 90 degrees, hand is just more extended overhead. I'm still going left hand to right knee. I'm driving hand in the stick, stick drives in the knee drives back in the stick. I can come here, go as far as I can, and then just hold. Really working on keeping that back flat, creating tension through the core, should be shaken here. Hold for breaths or hold for time, and then you just come down, let leg go straight, other leg comes up to 90, find your position, drive the stick in the top of the knee. We're driving together, other hand will come up over as far as I can, and I will hold. Just really working on creating as much tension as I can, driving that back into the floor, keeping those ribs down. And again, you can hold for breaths, you can hold for a prescribed amount of time, and then that's just really the primer to allow us to create tension. And then as we progress into more complex movements, now we will be working on creating movement with those extremities while maintaining that tension. That's the first step. That is called a stick dead bug iso hold. Give it a shot.